Hi there, I'm Ryan Capaccio, co-founder of Simplicity Trading Systems. I have a question for you. Would your trading improve if you could instantly identify when price was going to move up? Of course it would. In fact, it doesn't matter if you're a technical or fundamental trader. Knowing when price is going to begin to move up can simultaneously save you time and make you more money. Now, I am not talking about day trading or betting on earnings announcements. I'm talking about taking trades on stocks that have good fundamentals, cost less than $100, and have excellent volume. These are just a few of the movements our system has identified in the past few weeks. Notice how they all made around 5% in an average of 6 days. We're able to make good profits in a short amount of time because we know when price is about to rise. Here, let me show you. The secret is to identify the upcoming movement and jump in right before price begins to move up. And that's exactly what our blue signal does. It identifies when price is about to make a short-term upward trend so you can jump in right before price starts to move, instead of entering at a random time and waiting weeks or even months for price to start to move up. But first you need a way to view your securities. That's where our partner Metastock comes in. They'll provide access to every security on the planet. Just type in their ticker symbol and hit enter. This is Matador Resources, ticker MTDR. Now, don't worry, there's no complex technical analysis here. We've made this as simple as possible. In fact, our signals are going to do most of the work for you. See these blue arrows? They represent the blue signal, which shows us when price is about to stop its irregular movement and develop a short-term upward trend. So, what's an irregular movement? Let me show you. See how for all of February and March, price did absolutely nothing? Well, that's irregular because this stock has a history of trending. So, instead of getting caught in a sideways move where our money is doing absolutely nothing, the blue signal will identify when price is ready to begin trending up again. That way we can jump in the trade right before the move begins. Got it? Okay, moving on. Every time a signal appears, an alert box will pop up to remind you what it represents. There are no complex indicators or formations to memorize. Plus, the blue signal comes with its own commentary that will explain in detail everything you need to know about the signal, including its trigger point. What's a trigger point, you may ask? Well, it's this number right here, labeled trigger point. This provides the exact price that needs to be crossed to confirm the signal. In this case, 31.84. Here, I'll mark it on the chart for you with a blue line, and I'll get rid of the commentary. Now, all we have to do is sit back and wait and see if price crosses the trigger point. The very next day, price moves up and crosses our trigger point of 31.84. So, this signal is confirmed, it's now safe to enter the trade, and you can expect a short-term upward trend to develop. Whoop, hold on. Let's stop right here and take a look at something. The high of the current bar is 33.74, and the trigger point was 31.84. Which means in only 3 days, price has already moved up over 5%. 5% in 3 days. You know, this would be a good time to take some, if not all, your profits. But if you decide to stay in the trade, price does move higher, reaching a peak of 34.23, which is over 7% from your trigger point. But, and this is very important, always remember, don't be greedy. There's no reason to stay in any one trade for too long because, like I showed you in the beginning, there are a lot of other blue trades to take, so you don't have to depend on any one of them to make a huge hit. Just jump out of one and into another. If you make this simple change to your investing strategy and take trades identified by our blue signal, you'll quickly see that small trades on quality stocks can add up to big profits. But you know, maybe after all this, you're thinking short-term trades aren't really your style. That's no problem. Our blue signal is just one of 7 signals in the Endeavor add-on for Metastock. So check out all the other videos to see the different movements our signals can predict. And if you ever have any questions, just shoot us an email at about at simplicitytradingsystems.com and we'll get back to you lickety-split. That's right, I said lickety-split. You know, it was good talking with you, but we've reached the end. All that's left now is for you to read our disclaimer. Or you can start watching a video on another signal. It's your choice.